between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Marco Estrada, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, pitching relatively well, but ended up taking the loss. His team just couldn't help him enough. He'll look for a better outcome here.
Austin Barnes strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin Barnes.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Breaking pitch is swung on and hit foul over to the right side. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gonzalez, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
First offering on its way. Corey Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Justin Turner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for LA. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Number 18 gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whiff, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but it could be ready to break out right here.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Liner towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, this team is hoping that Cargo can get back on track as soon as possible. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Nolan Arenado will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Trevor Story will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Gutierrez ranging back. Still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1 after 1. No score. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double was his third of the season here in this first month. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, one away.
Nothing doing there. Boy, what a great pitch with nobody out to get that pop-up. He's definitely not in the clear yet, but if he can keep making pitches like that, he'll have a decent shot of maybe stranding that guy over there at third base.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He enters play here at 288, 4 home runs, 9 driven in. No score here as we play inning number 2. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
On the ground up the middle. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Yeah, right here, runner on third, 1 out. All you're looking to do is hit a ground ball past the pitcher, and you're going to get that run home. Here is the added bonus. He finds the hole, and he gets it on into center field.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2, and now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
The 0-2 delivery. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. Aaron Judd will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. One and one. Here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Left side. Turner has it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, definitely a throwing error that time. Let's check and see how tough that scoop was. You can see it's kind of right in that border area of whether to turn the glove or not, and he gets it wrong here.
Gary Sanchez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
He's set. Here it comes. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Taken high and deep to right. Gutierrez ranging back to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hitting the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Joey Gallo is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Ian Desmond comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, you got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and he knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
DJ LeMahieu will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side. Gutierrez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now a move over to first. Runners back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here, he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at one.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
4 runs here in this half inning. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rockies are out in front, 4-1. Austin Barnes is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. And 1 gone now in the Dodger third.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You know, you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Corey Seager will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now. A Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So with 1 gone, there's a look at the Rockies' upcoming schedule here on the show for the next 7 days. Make plans to be with us. Striding into the box, Aaron Judd. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just 1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Judd moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one pitch out.
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Hit hard to short. Story is right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Joey Gallo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Low for ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Ian Desmond stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Drilled to first. Gonzalez has got it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second, and he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hernandez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Nolan Arenado gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Franklin Gutierrez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Kike Hernandez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that, so just keep on throwing it.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting.
Lucky for him, he's able to turn into this one a bit. You see it comes and gets him right in that upper arm area. Well, that'll hurt, but a lot less than if it were the elbow or the forearm.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it 4-1. Trevor Story comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
In there, strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is knocked down over there, and they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Scott Kazmir is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Kazmir.
Aaron Judd will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Kazmir sets. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. And how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. To short. Seager gloves it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Rockies lead it 4-1. Jock Peterson will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Wow, talk about a difference in 24 hours, mates. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Corey Seager will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That's inside. 2-0. On his way to pitch number 75. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. This is skied out to deep center field. Blackmon going back, still ranging back. And he'll have to get this one in way out by the 4:15 marker. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Turner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Judd is there, and he'll bring this one in.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's one run scored without the benefit of a hit, one error in the inning, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Rockies lead this one 4-2. Joey Gallo will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Kazmir gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Peterson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Ian Desmond stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Here it comes, 0-2. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play here in right field because he knows that that sidewall is approaching fast. But he's able to concentrate on the ball and check out the wall at the same time. And he makes a nice running catch near the line.
What's up, Soup?
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Welcome to the stream.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Line to the right side, but foul.
God.
This is in the air out to right. Waiting for it to come down is Gutierrez as he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Number 25 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Logan Forsythe will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Judd on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Charlie Blackman steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Nice. Nolan Arenado strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Left field and deep. Hernandez racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Now batting.
Well, you talk about kicking off an inning with a bang. That runner sitting over there at third with nobody out, he can just walk home as he's in to score easily on the RBI double.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. For Arenado, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. 5 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Hernandez going back, still going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The relay throw, the tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
The batter, right fielder.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Kazmir's ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes on the double by Arenado. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-2 Colorado. Mike Dunn will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Mike Dunn.
Leading off the inning, Kike Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Drilled on the ground is short. To his left, Story. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Austin Barnes comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Rockies on top here at Coors Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings. Jock Peterson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Man.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And the deficit remains 5-2. Sergio Romo is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
54, Sergio Romo.
Aaron Judd will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
77 miles an hour, man. Jesus.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
What?
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Joey Gallo ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now that's kind of surprising right there that they put the bunt on with one out already. If he's the pitcher, maybe I can see it, but if I'm managing this team, that guy swings away.
DJ LeMahieu gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Slider is brutal.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing and a liner. Foul. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Adam Ottavino is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Striding in to start the 9th, Corey Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Corey Seager.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Oh, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
Justin Turner will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
What's going on, Bob Shock? Welcome to the stream.
Here's Adrian now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Good game.
2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And there's ball 3. Number 25 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Good start for Estrada, man. He was struggling.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
Nice.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smart...